One day, someone dug up a 20th century city and ends on this observation. Here's an interesting inscription. This water tap is open to all castes and religions. What could it have meant? That this society was divided? That some were high while some others were low? Well, all right. Then this city deserved burying. Why did they call it the Machine Age? Seems like the Stone Age in the 20th century. By Daya Pawar. They speak of all the societal evils and differences that have plagued democracy around the world. Now, we have discussed how people of diverse languages and regions find themselves in what is called a democracy. But the fact of the matter is that people are not just identified on these bases. Society also views them differently, according to their physical appearance, their class, their religion, their gender, their caste, their tribe, and so on. And this is what we will study in the chapter, namely democracy and diversity. We see how democracy responds to social indifferences, divisions, and inequalities, what forms social differences take, and how democratic politics is affected by social diversity. So let us begin first with a story that shows public expression of social divisions. Before that, let us clear some basics that this story is based upon. Do you know about the civil rights movement in the United States of America? This movement began in 1954 and ended a decade later in 1964. It refers to a set of events and reform movements aimed at abolishing legal racial discrimination against the African Americans. This was led by Martin Luther King Jr. This movement practiced non-violent methods of civil disobedience against racially discriminatory laws and practices. And here the terms African American, Afro-American, Black American, or thereby just black, are the terms used to refer mainly to the descendants of the Africans who were brought into America as slaves between the 17th century and the early 19th century. But remember that not every social difference leads to social division, because sometimes social differences divide similar people from one another, but sometimes they unite the very different who are similar in their thinking. Similarly, it is very common for people belonging to the same religion to feel that they do not belong to the same community because the entire caste or sect is very different. And likewise, it is also possible for people from different religions to have the same caste and feel close to each other. We can also see that the rich and the poor people from the same family often do not keep close relations with each other. They feel very different. We can say that we can have more than one identity and belong to more than one social group. Now we will continue with this coming chapter in the next video. Okay? So I'm going to see you there. I'm looking forward. Tutormate. For more amazing video lectures, download the free app on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store.